The trucks will be here for you to experience right after the dinner. So enjoy your evening, and once again, most welcome to join us in Gothenburg for those 2 days. And finally, I would like to raise this glass for the icon being reborn. Welcome. Cheers.
Absolutely fantastic. I never thought I'd drive anything quite like that. It was absolutely splendid.
Yeah. Fantastic truck, very easy to drive, just like driving a car really, no problem at all. Superb.
Ford I prefer JJ&S Transport Limited. First impression, I drove a 500 at first with the independent front suspension, and when you go over the speed bump you can really tell the difference. You get no wobble in the steering wheel at all, unlike the older models. Then I went at M750 with 65 tonne on, I believe, and well, it was just effortless. It was just like driving the car really. Unbelievable experience, to be honest. It was a fair bit of kit, to be fair. We run a fleet of Volvos anyway, and they're all I-shift. And you know, you sort of know what you're getting with the I-shift, and you know, this is just another improvement again on that. Every few years it seems to things get better and better, so very responsive, especially on that first little bit of a climb there as you leave. It's, you know, it changed up at first because obviously we were accelerating, and it soon changed down, and even with the snow it didn't miss a beat. It just pulled itself straight up over the incline and we were away, so it was good. Feels more airy in there, you know, you're sat in the cab. With the older ones, with the rate windscreen, you felt right up against the windscreen, but in this it probably leads to a more relaxed driving experience, I can imagine.
Greg Griffiths and his collier haulage. Very impressed with front end suspension already. Very good on the test track. Shame about the weather.
My name's Robert Wilcox, company's Massey Wilcox Transport, and my first impressions is quality, and very nice thing to drive. It's very comfortable. The independent front suspension is soaks up the bumps exceedingly well compared to a conventional axle truck, and it's, you know, like I said before, it's a fantastic thing to drive.
My name's Joe Pierce, JF Pierce and Sons Limited. My first experience of ride driving today. I've been out in the largest one, we've got the A-frame, and that was a good experience. And then I went into the red top with the independent suspension and found it was, I could see the advantages, probably not on the general roads, but off-road situations, very stable in the cab, and very impressed. Had a good day. Weather's a bit chilly though.
Dave Pollard from Dave Pollard Transport. Just drove a F16 750, 65 tonne you said, wasn't it? Very impressed. Yeah, lovely machine. Good talk, good, yeah, very impressed. What I can see of it, the blind spots are gone with the bottom of the window. This is better, isn't it? I think from the other one. I don't know. I got used to the sloping windscreen, I think, but yeah, there is a lot. It seems more room, doesn't it? There seems a lot more room, and yeah, no, it's very, very good. Very impressed.
Yeah, very good. Enjoying it very much, thank you. Just at the fact that they've improved so much. Very nice, very comfortable to drive, so very smooth. Yeah, very smooth. Big improvement on the last one, even though the last one was very good, but this is even better. Oh, miles better, a lot better. The old one was really, really good, but this is very nice indeed. Yeah, there's a lot more room, especially now they've got rid of the raked windscreen. So yeah, that's very good. Yeah, the visibility was very good. That's one thing I did find. Visibility was really good compared to the old vehicles. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, so I'm Paul Freeman, Freeman Auto Logistics. My impressions today are very, very good. The experience of driving a variety of rigs that we wouldn't have the opportunity to drive in the UK has been exceptionally good. The weather, although being a little adverse, had made it quite interesting morning so far. So yeah, so far very good. The electric parking brake, that's quite a good idea, I feel. You can't get out the truck without the brakes coming on. It avoids any rollaways. Definitely a safety improvement, yes. Driving in the snow, yeah, it's not an experience that we encounter too often in England, but it's been a good experience and something I've found quite enjoyable.
I'm David Bell, the company's MJ Church. We are from the West Country in England. We haven't run Volvos for many years. First impressions last night when we were introduced to it, didn't get the good feeling that originally. Having now been here, spent half an hour with the trucks, a different feeling altogether. You've got to drive it to appreciate it, and certainly having driven it, I can appreciate where you've spent. Volvo has spent a lot of money, and yes, I think you've got a good truck. The I-Shift gearbox is one of the smoothest gearboxes I've driven. We run a competitor's mark, and certainly it is way above that. But now I must admit, on a few today, we've done from 44 tonne to 65 tonne, and in each vehicle it doesn't give you the impression that it's pulling that sort of weight, and it doesn't give you the impression it's got any problem either.
Frank McGuinness Trucking. Found them very, very smooth. Really like the new product. Very impressed with the new mirrors. Old mirrors were definitely a problem. These are huge improvement. Very, very pleased. Having not driven for a couple of years, it was a little bit hairy this morning, first time out, but it all comes back pretty quickly. And they handle very well in the snow anyway. Fantastic, really good. The whole thing this morning was very, very good. Very informative. Very good.
David O'Reilly Transport. Yeah, very good. Good impression overall. Difference between the old and the new is obviously the cab design and the visibility out of the cab, and it works great. It works really well. Very little blind spots. The visibility out of the cab is excellent. It's very, very good. Yeah, the conditions are pretty bad at the moment, but they're built at, the spec that's on them at the moment is obviously spec for these conditions, so yeah, it drove really well. No sliding or steering, it was very good, very responsive, so yeah, it's plenty of power, plenty of torque. Certain applications it would suit. For domestic type work, maybe a bit of an overkill, but yeah, very good, if you like Big Daddy of all the smaller horsepower ones.